Well, that's more of
If you're looking for a business loan,
a
the
maybe
SBA
on
loan
that,
is
but
one of your best options. Why is that?
yeah, maybe we'll do that.
The Small Business
I was thinking about that. I
Administration,
might do
or
that.
SBA, partially backs these loans to reduce the risk that lenders take on when issuing a loan.
But that's
That's
a
good for
slim chance of
lenders
me doing
because
that.
it means they have some protection if the loan doesn't
That's
work
what I'll do though.
out. And it's good for you. Because
Well,
it means you can
I
qualify
will do
for
that.
better rates and longer terms.
But that will not happen anytime soon. But I
Same
think
amount.
the one thing that people are saying though I should do is quit. Well,
Because it means
I'm not quitting doing YouTube. I'm gonna start working on carts. Start doing this and that. But yeah, I do agree when you get to a certain amount of videos, you should stop. I'll wait till I get to that one point and I'll stop making videos. I'm about halfway there anyways. I'm not quite yet.
It's time we got to know each other a little better. Us in the audience.
Oh, right. I thought because we're sick of each other.
Yeah, we know each other very well.
Yeah. Open the door. Grappling on a fragment. Oh, torpedo arm. What the hell?
Hello. Wait a minute. I'm back, guys. Hey, to water.
Another door I can cut. All right, she's open. Yeah, I'm in. Oh, got another little thing. What got here? Wind shark fin. Never heard of it.
Still, it took me what, 18 years to get this written down? Most of this written down?
No, half a blueprint.
Yeah. Hey guys, hey guys. Hey guys, I had to clean up some stuff, but yeah. I'm just out here to have a little fun. I'm working on some stumping right now. But yeah, we're gonna do some stuff later on today. Thanks. Our goal is to get 5,000 subscribers so I can get a PO box. And the cat likes to play stupid sometimes, so it makes him mess with the thing. Silly cat. I might do some gaming later. I'm not sure yet. I'm thinking I might do later. I'm gonna do on Twitch or YouTube, mostly on YouTube, so that means you're gonna see my face only, nothing else. So we'll see what happens. But right now, we're just gonna have a little bit of fun. Cat just being a pain in the butt. You dumb cat, you'll hurt yourself one of these days. Yeah, Cat's gonna hurt himself. Thanks. Oh yeah, so yeah. Hello. Our goal is to get 5,000 subscribers so I can get a PO box and do merch again. Yeah. Yes, and yes, we're working on a cartoon. Yes, I've been working on a cartoon. I've been working on one of my cartoons lately, so that's pretty cool. My name's Tyler.
You're everywhere down here. And I got a couple of damaged spots. Oh God! Oh wait! Whoa! 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 What's going on? Okay. Oh my God! Oh my God! Is there a fire? Shit! 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 Oh God! I got fire! There's no fuel in this thing. Yeah. Hold on.
Hello.
Roger.
They stay in line for a little bit, have a little bit of fun. We're working on my cartoon script. I got 2 of 11 cartoon scripts already done with. I'm working on my 3rd one right now. And we're doing pretty good at that. And cartoon scripts are doing pretty good. I got 2 of the 3 of them done with. I mean, the first cartoon I'm going to work on will need a slight modifications. I wrote that back in back in grammar school. So yeah, I'm going to rewrite that over again. So yeah, that's about it. But yeah, we're gonna have some fun today.
All right. Hey, get back to base. Hey, that was a pretty successful first Cyclops adventure. Let's go, check some of it out. Windchart. Wirelessly charges your L2. Whoa, let's see. Crazy people. Where do we start? Wiring kit. I want to use all my silver one of these. Like, dude, try that stasis rifle thing. I'm listening. I'm leaning. What the hell? Oh, yeah, it's a damn reflex. You assholes. Ooh. Yeah, look at this thing. Oh, it looks like a gun. Let's see. Let me go out. Let's go try on something. I'm going sand shark hunting.
Mhm.
Things are everywhere. Oh, well, watch today.
So yeah, we're just gonna do this for a little bit of fun. So we're doing right now is a little bit of fun. I might do some gaming later. I don't know if I'm gonna do Forza or I'm gonna do GTA. I'm not sure yet.
Oh, yeah. Hold the right way. Yeah. Ah, okay. 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 You can still move a little bit. Yeah. okay. Oh, that thing's awesome. Very cool, man. Very cool. Oh, I think it's going
Wait
away.
until they figure out what happens in a few more days. Yeah. By today or tomorrow, we'll reach the level 44 mark.
Very cool. Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's a good one. Anyone. Yeah, have enough silver to do it. You just like it was way too long. Oh, yeah. Oh, hey, I'm going into the base right now. I want to see the sponsors up there. Yeah, we're gonna be ready to go down deep soon, dude. God, I hope so.
Okay. Already 5:30. Wow. No. But yeah, I think that would work out perfectly.
Parts and Electronics has custom disconnect switches. Our disconnects are available in both fused and non-fused units in a variety of
You really did, at
and
least.
voltages.
I still can't believe it. 30, I mean, wow, 30 years. After 40 years being with the company, he left. Disney did something to make him leave. After 40 years of being with the company, Disney made him leave.
Hello. You know what I love? What? GTA 5 and the GTA 5 Online story actually has a lot of depth when you read between the lines. Naturally, though, some people misconstrue information or don't know about it at all. This confuses the story.
Hello.
So today we'll go over the biggest misconceptions in the lore of both GTA 5 and GTA 5 Online. Follow me on Instagram. Do not follow me on Twitter. Thank you, my channel members.
I don't have Twitter.
Subscribe to become a follower today. Our first biggest misconception is that Michael isn't in witness protection. He obviously is. I don't even know why this is a debate anymore. I mean, if you don't think Michael is not in witness protection, then you're just a fool. There's this common misconception that Simeon runs a legitimate dealership. Most people that think this probably skip most of his cutscenes because he often explains himself how his dealership is dishonest and crooked. Firstly, he purposefully finances people on cars he knows they cannot afford. He gets them a ridiculous payment from all the interest on the loan, and the default on the loan.
Payment, and I have this bad feeling that you will do more damage to the car than we can get back from him in the exorbitant interest rate payment.
He then repossesses the car and takes the customer's money and the car back, only to do the same thing to the next person who walks through the dealership. That alone wouldn't make his dealership non-legitimate, but as we see in the mission complications, he is also willing to break into customers' homes to retrieve vehicles that he thinks will become damaged, causing him to lose money. Jimmy's car payment is $5,000 a month, as Michael tells Simeon at the dealership after he instructs Franklin to ram the BJ XL through it, which is obviously ridiculous for what the car is. Now, I will say,
Yeah, it's a Toyota.
you could argue that his dealership is legit, but I think Rockstar saw it as a good candidate for a dealership. They didn't need to design a whole new showroom or anything. It was right there, so they just used Simeon. But during the events of story mode, Simeon is 100% a crook. Many believe that Trevor killed off the entirety of the Lost MC in story mode. Then they find it strange that the Lost MC appears numerous times after in GTA Online, but there is an explanation for this. I've explained this before, so I'll try to Trevor just killed the Sandy Shores chapter of the Lost MC, not the entirety of the club itself. We have to assume that there is a Paleto Bay chapter and a Los Santos chapter as we see the Lost in both areas in GTA Online years later. Another misconception that I believe is caused by people skipping cutscenes is Mr. K actually being a terrorist when he isn't. This requires some context, so here we go. The IAA and the FIB are competing against each other to receive funding from the government. It's basically the driving plot force for the later half of the game. In multiple attempts, they both try to justify funding for themselves, but ultimately, neither of them received funding. Mr. K played a major role as one of the attempts to raise funding for both of the groups, though. The IAA had kidnapped Mr. K on suspicions of terrorism, which then made the FIB kidnap him from the IAA to find out what he told the IAA. At an FIB black site, after some encouragement, Mr. K thoroughly explains a man's description to the FIB assassinators, which is Michael and Dave. The FIB then killed this man at his home in Chumash and thought that they had won the funding war. They successfully warded terrorism and could use it as evidence to justify funding, except for the fact that the person they killed had no affiliation to terrorism and Mr. K was just a contractor that installs home theater equipment, thus leading us to do more favors for the Bureau later on. Trevor does let Mr. K live though, as he doesn't like being told what to do by the FIB. Mr. K takes a flight out of Los Santos, never to be seen again. This was the easiest plotline to miss because it heavily relies on cutscenes. If you're one of those people that just skips through cutscenes all the time, the gameplay wouldn't really tell you what's going on. Chop was never meant to be Franklin's in the story, and I think a lot of people think that he was. Lamar calls Franklin sometime during the events of the story to ask him if Chop could stay at his house for a little bit, and Franklin agrees. Chop wasn't meant to stay with Franklin, but he does end up staying with him up until the end of the story. Even years later, during the events of the contract, Chop is still with Franklin. Of course, from Rockstar's standpoint, Chop was always meant to be with Franklin, but in the story, it was more of a sporadic decision from Lamar. It just so happened that Franklin ended up keeping Chop. Now, I used to actually have this misconception in my mind, but I came to the unfortunate truth. There was a purpose in Johnny Cage's death in GTA 5. I used to think that there wasn't a purpose in his death. Rockstar just fumbled it completely, and I thought that it was a huge mistake. But from trying to see it from a story perspective, his death was executed just fine. Rockstar wanted to introduce Trevor as a crazy, unstable character. Johnny's death was not so much from the fact that he was with the Lost or anything. He just happened to be at the wrong place at the wrong time. Trevor just learned his friend that's been dead for years is potentially still alive. He can't fathom how this is possible, and the betrayal he felt from this must have been overwhelming. Johnny was just a chirping bird, so Trevor killed him. Trevor then goes on to kill the rest of the Lost and Sandy Shores, which makes them an opposing group. Rockstar had to make the Lost MC enemies, so this was an easy way for them to do it. It's just a shame that it happened to be Johnny. He fit the bill perfectly, though. It had to be a character that we were familiar with. Otherwise, killing whoever this could have been wouldn't have really mattered to us because they were just a no-name NPC. But they also had to be affiliated with the Lost to create a storyline for them to be enemies with Trevor. Truly, there wasn't a better candidate for this other than Johnny. An extremely easy misconception to possess is that Trevor cared about Brad. This stems from the fact that he brings it up to Michael basically every time they talk in the story, how he faked his death and got Brad locked up in prison, and how one day they are going to bust out Brad and reunite the trio. But Trevor never really cared about Brad, and in fact at one point thought about killing him in North Yankton. Brad was, as Trevor put it, a dick. He was just another disposable goon.
Well, maybe I shouldn't have reacted the way I did. I mean, let's be honest. Brad was a dick, and things were getting out of control. You had the kids, and you'd already missed so much of their growing up.
Michael getting Brad killed was only a vessel for Trevor to hate him, an excuse. He really hated Michael and what he did because he broke Trevor's biggest code, loyalty. More than anything in life, Trevor cares the most about loyalty. Him and Michael were extremely close. They obviously robbed together, but Trevor also got close to Michael's family. We know this to be true because he comments on everyone's appearance when he first sees Michael's family in Fame or Shame and how they've changed over the years. At the end of the game, Trevor somewhat compromises on this moral as he somewhat forgives Michael for what he did. You can only trigger this dialogue after the game ends, and you obviously have to choose option C.
Well, T. Well, what? Sugar tits?
Well, we got there. In the end, I mean, we moved on.
Have we?
I hope so. Haven't we?
I guess.
I mean, I fucked you over, and that's why I want to apologize. And I also want to give you my share of the money we boosted in this last score.
You do?
Sure. I don't really need it. I want you to be happy.
Wow. I don't need it either. And I don't want it. Never about the money.
I know it wasn't. I was in a tough situation and I fucked up and I apologize.
I accept your apology.
Thank you.